Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining me once again, and we're back again. And once again, we're talking about VAR. Is VAR fit for purpose? That's my question right now. Is VAR fit for purpose? Because what Barclays Premiership is serving up as a product, as supposed to be the best league in the world. I'm sorry, this is getting worse and worse as weeks gone by, and we're on game week 29/30 with eight more games to go. And I cannot wait to see the back of the season. And it's not because I'm a Liverpool fan and we're in the mud this season, because some of the inconsistent um decisions by the officials has wrongly affected us and at times benefited us, because Arsenal fans will tell me swings and roundabouts. Yeah, yeah, whatever. But I'm sorry. This diabolical, this disgusting scenes need to stop, because I'm sorry, I do not pay to watch this as a product. I did not sign up to watch man grappling each other, pulling each other, headlocking each other, like literally putting each other in bear locks. This is not wrestling. I didn't sign up. This is not wrestling. Why are we watching this at the top of the game in the Barclays Premier League? Why are we watching this kind of grappling? And Arsenal fans are gonna get onto me that because other teams do it. And yes, they do it as well. I'm not gonna lie. Other teams do it as well. The grappling, the pulling, yeah, it happens. The basketball type blocking of players running into positions or getting blocked off. It happens. I get it. But when, when is it's a big game? When is VAR? When is PGMOL? Howard Webb, you man, what are you going to do about to stop this kind of nonsense? Because I'm sorry. F- okay, fair enough. Let's park the it happens. Both teams were kind of doing it, bloody bloody. But I want to pay attention to the Declan Rice handball. It should have been a stonewall penalty for Chelsea. Again, certain fans will tell me, gee, don't worry about it. It swings around about because Reece James, Chelsea ended up scoring anyway. So it cancels out each other. No, in my opinion, there was a sequence of events. Logic dictates you punish one, and then whatever happens after happens. It's a sequence of events. You can't say now after the game, oh, they scored anyway, so it's null and void. No, it's not. Football doesn't work that way. We all know what happens when teams score. Things change, temperament change, momentum changes. So PGMOL, we need to start punishing these kind of nonsense, because Saliba, the way he's grabbing Pedro, um Declan Rice on Hato, what is that? And this one here, when missed, and they said he got the ball, but at the same time, I remember my player Mane back in the day when he was still at Liverpool. He took out a player, a Man City player. He got the ball first, but after inadvertently got the defender as well. He got sent off. Why has Raya escaped punishment? We're gonna get onto Raya later, because he did some fakery that I believe the Premier League, the PGMO, the officials keep missing, and it needs to be clapped down. Raya and Harry Maguire both were for and just trying to cheat basically. We'll cover that shortly. But um so just Arsenal fans, I'm not attacking you only because City, the same thing happened. A clear handball by Matthias Nunes, the defender. Yeah, ball comes in, got Calvin Lewin probably was gonna likely get to it before him, whatever. It didn't, it lands on his hands, and VAR did not even look at it. So excuse us, normal fans who watch the game week in, week out, who suspect there's something untoward going, there's something dubious going on in the Premier League, because certain teams just keep getting away with murder. It doesn't get punished. And that's why I'm raising the question, is VAR fit for purpose? Because this cannot continue and it's getting ridiculous one week after the other. Okay, let's park the Chelsea, Fulham, City. and Arsenal game. Let's park that. Let's move on to the next one, which I was really aggrieved by as well. This one here. I'll start off with what the Palace manager said himself verbatim. So Oliver Glasson, Oliver Glasner questioned the decision to show Lacroix a red card and award a penalty to Manchester United as Michael Carrick's side came from 1-0 down to beat Crystal Palace 2-1. And those who watch the game know what a fundamental difference that made to Manchester winning the game. Because I'm not going to lie, Crystal Palace had Man United in their pockets. Man United were not offering much, they were not doing much. And if anything, they may have got a goal and it might have been a draw. But when you watch the first half going to second half, like I'm not gonna lie, there's no way you think Man United were gonna turn it around and win it until that sending off, because it was most diabolical, ridiculous decision I've ever seen in my life watching football, because it was so weak. Cunha running into the box, Lacroix, he shouldn't have held him, but look where the line is in front of them. The the grappling started outside the box. So in my humble opinion, a free kick should have been given. No ifs or buts. Yeah, I'm not going to argue about that. He fouled him. You got no business holding a man like that, especially when they're in a dangerous, potentially goal scoring position. So um Konya goes down very lightly, and a penalty was awarded in real time. So VAR didn't tell him to change it, and yeah, he gave the penalty in real time. Okay, no problem. I can kind of accept that. Foul started outside, went into the box. I can kind of accept that a penalty. Well, but then the official decided to go with Dogsaw, which is denying of a goal scoring opportunity, which they believe Konya was in that position. But most fans can see that it's a 50-50. You don't know. Cool. But the official compounded that decision by sending Lacroix off, which immediately put Crystal Palace down to 10 men, which, as you know, they Man United kept on getting more chances and they went on to win. But reason why I'm pointing out that it's inconsistent with VAR decisions, because my team Liverpool, we played Man City about 3 weeks ago now, and this happened, and VAR did not even get involved, did not even say nothing at all. Fair enough, in real time, the official, I think it was Craig Pawson, did not award a penalty at the time. But VAR should have looked at it, and you can see a clear pull by Bernardo Silva on Mo Salah to pull him down and to prevent him scoring. So I'm thinking, what is going on here? Like, how's that not a penalty and a caution? Because you can see there's some cover potentially. I can't remember, Rodri or Gay could have got there in time. It is what it is. But the fact is, there was no denying Bernardo Silva fouled Mo Salah, and it should have been a stonewall penalty, but it wasn't given. But which was an easier decision in my opinion, even in real time, than what the official gave for this Cunha penalty. But he compounded it by sending off Lacroix as well. So it's a shamble. I'm not having it. It's not a product I signed up to watch. At least be consistent. But um just to go back to the Chelsea one, because I'm just a fan, ex-referee as well. Okay, I didn't read the Premier League levels, whatever, but yeah, academy games, higher level games, I did some of them, so I can understand. But a fellow referee, Mark Clattenburg, said verbatim, Declan Rice defends a corner kick and clearly moves his arm to the ball, and a penalty kick should have been awarded. We see each week the inconsistency with refereeing decisions, and this week is no different. The ball comes from a long distance, and a clear movement of the arm to the ball should always result in a penalty. Ex-referee, big in the game, one of the best in England for a while until he retired, and he's even agreeing with the general fans, that it should have been a penalty, but somehow, yeah, it wasn't awarded, it wasn't given. All right, cool. Let's park that and move on to my next VAR inconsistent decision. So Liverpool played Spurs a while ago. Ekatike, little push on Romero, no foul. Not just under a week ago. Um, what game was it? Fulham against Spurs. Little push on the defender, centre back for Spurs. No foul. So tell me how everyone was not expecting a foul when Gabriel was light little push, light little tap. He went down and it was given as a foul. Yeah? So excuse me, people. There's a lot of fans who are mounting up and believe that there's an agenda for Arsenal to win the Premier League this season because a lot of seasons, clinical, monumental, fundamental decisions keep going in their favour. And we're just left scratching our heads like, what is actually going on? This is the Premier League. It's supposed to be the best of the best. But here we are, inconsistent decisions that favours one club and punishes another club. Again, um, I go back to the Salah decision. So maybe they just want a two-horse race, Man City and Arsenal, because we Liverpool, current champions, we're out of it. We're fighting just to make top five, top four. You get what I'm saying? And at the moment of this recording, I'll do another video, but Wolves just smoked us 2-1. We lost, and I'll cover that in another video. But let's move on to my next point. So in terms of VAR, is it fit for purpose? Now, this you think it's only happening in the Premier League. So I'm challenging it to everyone, all the officials, FIFA, all everyone that makes the rule, IFAB who make the rules, because this happened in the Champions League. Juve were facing Galatasaray, and I can't remember the young man. He's a midfielder. I can't remember his name, but he jumps for the ball, headers it, clears it, whatever. Not really a dangerous position or nothing. But as he's landing down, he jumps, headers the ball, he lands, and inadvertently scrapes the back of this player. Yeah. Sorry, let me go back slightly and show you just before the shot of him headering the ball, not looking at the player. Like, what is the player supposed to do? You're up in the air, and then another player comes underneath you. And then as you come down, gravity is gravity. What goes up must come down. Yeah? He comes down and accidentally rakes his the back of his heels, back of his leg, lower leg, and he got sent off. Red card, even when VAR was intervened. I think it was even upgraded, sorry, to a red card. At first, I think it was a caution, whatever, but it was upgraded. But tell me, how the hell, what is a player supposed to do? Up in the air, not looking at the player. A player comes underneath him. As he comes down, he rakes another player. Pure accident. Caution, maybe, but a sending off, impossible. Anyway, so it's not just happening in the Premier League, by the way. It's happening across the different leagues in different competitions, and something just needs to be done. And it was supposed to come in for obvious, um, obvious things, decisions. You get what I'm saying? But nothing obvious seems to happen when VAR is involved. So, um, let me go back to this. Let's switch it up. Sorry. Now this um new rules coming in. FIFA, I've arranged, not arranged. I've stated that new VAR rules will be coming into play for the 2026 World Cup, which will be held in America and Canada simultaneously. Across both countries, and VAR is going to get a bit more help, and I welcome some of these changes because it's needed. Um, week in, week out, we see in the Premier League players just doing the most, taking their sweet time. But I read it for you. So one of the first rules: VAR will now be able to review incorrectly awarded corners. Yeah, it happened last week. I think it was against, who is it? I think it was against Villa. Villa, Tammy Abraham, um, the ball came off him, but a corner was awarded against the defending team. I can't remember the team they played, but it shouldn't have been a corner. Essentially, if they'd scored from that, because of if Villa scored from that, even though they shouldn't have got a corner a corner in the first place, yeah, the fans would be in turmoil right now. Anyway, next one. VAR can review second yellow cards leading to red cards because as we know in the Arsenal and Chelsea game, um Pedro Neto was given his marching orders. He was given a red card. But most fans missed him getting the first yellow card. You get what I'm saying? So we can see it. Footage has now come out where you see Reece James talking to the official, and the official shows the yellow card. But Pedro Neto was not even looking. But Reece James, he's the captain, remember? So if anyone's at fault here, potentially is Reece James, who should have told Neto that, bro, you got a card, you got a caution, relax, don't do too much. Or told Liam, get this brother off because yeah, we don't want to go 10 man because as people know, Chelsea have been in the mud in terms of getting consistent red cards from Maraska to players on the pitch. Just red cards galore. They just keep doing it. And as it stands, they're the highest red carded team in the Premier League. So back to this. So I welcome reviewing of second yellow cards because in some instances it's been a techie one because it's not straightforward. Dissent is what it is. Some players just love gobbing off. But next one, countdown timers introduced for throw-ins. Yeah, perfect example. Premier League players, Brentford player, always takes a lifetime to take a throw in. Even has time to go and get a towel to dry the ball before he launches it because for him a throw in is more or less a corner. You get what I'm saying? You put it right in the mixer, right on the money, and the players are grappling right, left, and center because the ball's in a dangerous place each and time. But time needs to be put because some of these throw-ins are taking a lifetime. So I welcome that change. Hopefully it does play out. It comes into fruition. Now, the next one, countdown time is introduced for substitutions. Again, I welcome that because many times we've seen it in the Premier League, Champions League, Europa. Yeah, players take sometimes a lifetime just to come off the pitch. When the player is ready to come on from the bench, but they take a lifetime pulling up socks, walking when they could just run off, or yeah, so I love that rule coming in, so players can't take the mick, can't run down clocks because Arsenal notorious for that because had they not wasted so much time, um their game against Wolverhampton, potentially they would have got 3 points instead of just the one because the amount of time Arsenal were wasting, much to their own detriment because they ended up drawing in the end. This is what is supposed to stop pure nonsense from players, and players a lot they just can't help it. So next one I wanted to cover was um corner kicks. Yeah, corner kicks. We need to talk about corner kicks because there's some shenanigans going on. A lot of fans have noticed it, but I don't know how VAR officials have not noticed it because again, back to the Arsenal game, Chelsea. It's not the first time he's done this. He's done it religiously because the ball should be inside that triangle, yeah, rounded off to the corner. That's where the ball should be. Even putting it on the line, at least we can all see. But as you can see from here, let me make it big for you so you can see properly. The ball is clearly not within where it's supposed to be in the boundaries. I get that the in this position, there's no linesman on this side. Yeah, so I get is on the man in the middle, the main referee to spot these kind of nonsense shenanigans, dubious tactics, should we say? Um, and the fact that Arsenal ended up scoring from this is just compounds the whole problem in itself, which is it's wrong, and I think it should be looked at. VAR should overrule because it's clear and obvious that teams are cheating, it's not right, and it's doing harm. So speaking of cheating, I wanted to cover this because VAR needs to get involved when players fake injuries, fake getting fouled, fiend. Like it's ridiculous. Like Harry Maguire, and what's his name again? Larson. Yeah, ball comes in, Larson goes to kick it, but Maguire wins it, headers the ball away. Tell me then why the hell is Maguire holding and clutching his head like he just got shot, like he just got headbutted? Tell me why he's doing that. We all know why he's doing that. He's trying to cheat. He's trying to get a player carded, cautioned, even sent off for violent conduct. This is not on, and it should be punished straight away. VAR should immediately get involved because it's clear and obvious. Yeah, he didn't foul him. It was clear and obvious. He was not fouled. He was not kicked in the head, nothing. And the referee actually gave a free kick to Man United for this. Now, what happens after that now if Man United had went and scored because of this foul that shouldn't have been given in the first place? Okay? Yeah, let's leave that. So, next one. David Raya. I said it from the beginning that I was going to cover him as well. David Raya was abysmal in this scene right here. Ball comes, pass to him from one of his defenders. I can't remember who exactly, but ball comes into him and he decides to clear it. As you can see, I circled it on the left hand side there, and the ball goes away. Tell me why in the hell is Raya diving back like that? Pedro didn't touch him. Jao Pedro did not touch him. He went to challenge the ball. Raya got rid of it. Tell me why the hell is David Raya, diving back like that? It can only be he's trying to cheat. He's trying to get a player cautioned. He's trying to um, twist up the official's head to make him make a decision that a decision doesn't need to be made because nothing happened. Pedro did not foul him. So why the hell is he diving back like that? Only to cheat, is my opinion. So VAR needs to come more consistent on that and do something about it because it's not on. It's spoiling the game. It's ruining the game. It's bad enough that VAR does inconsistent shenanigans week in week out, but it definitely needs to stop. I'll end it there, but I'm sure game week 29/30, more is going to come. More dubious decisions will be made. That's how certain I am because we've had all season, we've had ups and downs. One week is a foul, next week is not. Another week is a penalty, next week is not. And decisions just keep favoring certain teams. And I'm sorry, I'm not in it. It's not what we signed up for. It's not what fans want. VAR was supposed to get involved when it's clear and obvious, and 9 times out of 10, even that they get wrong. So PGMO, please take note, listen to the fans, listen to the complaints of your the teams in the Premier League, of managers, of fans, of pundits, because it's not fit for purpose as things stand, and things need to change immediately. I'll park it there. I'll leave it there until next time. All right. Peace.